Welcome to another episode of the Hammer Down Sales and Productivity Podcast, where we're going to make you productive and not busy, addressing the needs of business owners and planting the seed for a secure future. Do you want your business to grow and prosper without sacrificing the freedom to live the lifestyle you want? Do you want to build a company that you can cash out and sell one day so you can retire comfortably or go after the next big idea? So ask yourself the following questions. Do I want to become far more successful and productive? Do I want to grow my business to the next level? Do I want a business to work for me or me to work for it? Do I want to develop a dominating team of employees? And do I want a business that is both fun and profitable? Remember, action, attitude, and approach. And we're here to help you with that. Welcome back. Coach Wayne here, and today's episode is how to COVID-proof your business and prosper in 2021. Today we're going to cover time management, laziness, structures, system, and people. Remember, your business doesn't have a money problem. You have a people problem, a revenue problem. If your business is struggling at all, we are going to be able to help you with that. We're going to take care of some big myths right now. Nobody has money. Nobody is spending money. Businesses are shutting down. It's all BS. We're going to help you locate the problem, and we're going to help you solve the problem on this episode of the Hammer Down Productivity and Sales Podcast, where we make you productive, not busy. All right, so think of your business as like a living being, right? The purpose of the business is to create a customer. But what does that business need? If it's a living being, what do all living beings need? They need the lifeblood. They need food. They need water. They need to be fed. They need to be nurtured and taken care of. So really, if you think about your business is a living being. The purpose of that business is to create a client. Every activity that you take when you walk in the door should be prioritized around finding revenue. You know, we walk in the door and we participate in all these super low value activities, putting out fires, all that. Real basic, easy plan to success. And I guarantee your business will not go out of business. You won't be hurting if you follow the basic rules. It's an easy plan. Just generate more revenue. Generating more revenue creates more profit. Everybody goes, oh, it sounds real easy. How do you do that? You got to find people. You got to find customers, right? If you think about it, all the big businesses that are going out of, into bankruptcy and out of business right now, your Victoria's Secret, all those. When's the last time that your wife or girlfriend got a call from Victoria's Secret going, hey, why don't you come on down? Right? They relied on direct mail and internet advertising and all that. It's still a human business. When's the last time somebody called you from Outback and said, hey, we're having a special tonight, 2 for $32. Come on in, bring a friend, right? People have got to switch it up and dig ditches now, man, right? My dad used to say that ditch ain't going to dig itself. You got to get out there and get dirty. So you want to go out and think small in the aspect of the only thing you need to be focused on, because the rest of it will take care of itself. If you generate enough revenue, enough customers, there'll be enough money to pay for leveraged help. I have clients all the time tell me, oh, I can't afford to get anybody to help me. Well, you need to do what you need to do to generate enough revenue right now to afford leverage. It's real simple. Listen, I'm a business owner. I know. I can't sit and wait for somebody to come to me. I have got to do some lead generation. I've got to be talking to people. I've got to be having killer conversations with people that are not, hey, do you want to buy, sell, or invest with me? The conversations I got to have are the ones that are going to turn me into a local celebrity or a local expert, whatever. Mind share is everything. And if you own a small, medium, or even a large size business, you have got to reach out to people. You got to reach out to your customer base you have now, because I believe every customer should generate 5 more deals. Plain and simple. If you have a customer base that truly are raving advocates and love your product, there is absolutely no reason that should not generate 5 more deals from that person's sphere. I don't care what kind of business it is. If you're opening up a cafe and your sister comes in because she wants to support you in your new business, then that there should be 5 of her sphere that visit your business, whatever it is. But it's not going to happen, and you're not going to hope and wish your way there. You have got to have a plan, right? You've got to have a plan for acquiring revenue, finding money, and that's having conversations. Brick and mortar businesses, right? Car dealerships, cafes, they're all brick and mortar, and they serve food, or they sell cars, or they sell boats, or they sell motorcycles, whatever. I can go to anywhere in the United States and buy a car. But I buy my cars from a particular dealership because I'm buying what's inside that, which is the people, right? If you run a business, customer service is important, but it's not the most important thing. The most important thing is customer acquisition, because you're not going to have anybody to service or give good service to if you don't get enough of those people. So you've got to reach out and take the mindset that absolutely every action that you take every day when you walk in the door is, how am I going to generate revenue? How am I going to get a new client? And when you get a new client, you know that client's good for 5 more clients. We'll show you here on this show how to time block, how to time management, right? You don't have a time problem, you have a priorities problem. A lot of people don't think of it that way. You have a priorities problem. You got to learn how to get your time under control. You got to learn how not to be lazy. And a lot of people are lazy because they're not necessarily lazy by nature. They're lazy because they don't know what to do next. They don't have a plan. If you're time blocked and you're taking action on that time blocking, you're actually going to save yourself some time. So we're going to show you how to save time, save money, make money, be more productive, not busy, have the right people in, have a system, right? So you got to feed that beast, man. You got to feed the machine, and the machine is fed by revenue, not just going and open up the door every day. A lot of people don't even know what they need to do to improve. They don't even know where they're at right now, that even if they had an improvement, they wouldn't know it. So I'm a big proponent of tracking your numbers, all the way down to, I have a brewery that I coach, and we know how many pours per hour it takes for them to be profitable. So we know the threshold of, once they hit a certain amount of pours and the bill that's paid all the bills, the rest is profit. And we know that to the pour. That's knowing your numbers, folks. You got to have structure. Structure is real simple. Structure might be, you might have to ink your way into being productive. I'm going to be structured, have a plan, and execute that plan and take action 4 hours a day, every day. And then once you get that under control, you may even be able to go backwards. You may be able to do it in 3 hours a day and be more productive than most people are 8 hours a day. I just know one thing, that you need to look at yourself and look at the people that you are in business with or associate with, and make sure you have criteria for those people, including yourself. Mine's real simple. If you're a whiner, complainer, you make excuses, you want out when it's tough, and you're okay with being mediocre, then I ain't got time for you. And I think everybody needs to have that mentality. We'll be right back. Okay, so we were talking about COVID-proofing your business in 21. So here's a few things that I coach my clients on, that I'm active with. And that is, the number one rule is, the phone isn't going to dial itself. Talking to your people, talking to your clients, talking to your customers, talking to your vendors, talking to your network is going to keep you at the forefront of their minds. Right? It's like the billboard effect. When you're driving down the interstate and you see a McDonald's billboard, you can't pull over right there and get a hamburger. But what it does do is it puts them in the forefront of your mind, that in the event that you are hungry Oh, yeah, I am kind of hungry. Let's get off here and take a bite. That's the idea. It's real simple. Before social media, before the internet, before TV and radio were prevalent, man, it was door to door, knocking on doors, talking to people, belly to belly sales, right? So the phone isn't going to dial itself. You need to have a plan, come up with a structure, come up with a process, and time block that. I'm going to make X number of calls a day. And here's the thing. I've got clients that I test this with, give them the ideas, give them the process, gives them the plan, and I check it with them at the end of the week, and I made 5 calls today. Well, that's like tossing your bait in the lake once or twice and not catching nothing and giving up. The odds are you're not going to catch anything, right? Phone is like using the cast net. You can either go fishing with a pole or you can go fishing with a cast net. Cast net's going to be much more effective. Now it's going to pull in a little bit of everything. That's okay. You can toss back what you don't want and keep what you do want. But the phone is your friend. Get on it. Stop playing Candy Crush or whatever it is that people do, social media. Get on there and talk to people. Hey, I need your help. Hey, you're on my mind. Hey, thinking about you. Something. How's your business doing? We're doing okay. Is there anything I can do to help you with your business? Right? Come from kindness, contribution. That'll never serve you wrong. The business isn't going to run itself, so you got to be present. You got to be present, you got to be responsible, and you got to have a plan. Take it serious. Don't be a complainer, whiner. As Grant Cardone says, don't be a little bitch. Go out there and run that thing. It's yours to run. It's your responsibility. It's your puppy. It's your cat. You got to feed it. You got to pet it. You got to take care of it. That's serious business. I just don't get the concept of people not getting on the phone and talking to people. They'll complain about not having business. They'll be complaining about not being able to have people in the restaurant, but they have outdoor seating and they've got a bunch of empty seats outside. Everybody I know wants to be out of the house, man. We want to be somewhere doing something. I would love for somebody to call me and say, hey, we're having a 2-for-1 tonight. Or, hey, bring a friend and you'll get 50% off your dinner. Whatever it is. Come up with something that's going to entice people to get out. Obviously, you want to be safe about it, but you want to get out. Get the word out. Omnipresence. Be everywhere without being in the grill about buying, selling, or investing. You want to make sure that you have a value proposition, an explanation of services. Let them know what you can do for them. Call everybody in your phone. If you're a restaurant owner, call everybody in your phone. Because guess what? People that know you, like you, and trust you are going to come and partake in your business. If I don't know you, like you, or trust you, I might not come because I haven't been educated. But if you get in your phone and call people and say, hey, you know what? A friend of mine and I were sitting here talking and we were talking about going out to dinner. How many times a month do you go out to dinner? Where do you go when you go to dinner? What do you eat when you go to dinner? And would you be interested in trying something different? If there was a reason to go, right? Have a value conversation. Have a value exchange conversation. Find out what's important to them, why they go there, what they eat when they go there, why they chose there, and then invite them into yours. Right? I do that with car dealerships. When you're standing at the gas pump, it's called the gas pump conversation. You're pumping gas in a Ford truck. I'm pumping gas in a Dodge truck. I'm going to sit there and have a conversation with you. Hey, I'm Wayne. I'm from the dealership down the street. My people just bought this new Ram pickup truck. They were going to buy a Ford, but they chose the Ram. I'm just curious, why did you pick the Ford? How long have you had that thing? Why'd you buy it? And would you buy it again if you had to do it all over again? I'm just looking for an opportunity. And the nice thing is no matter what they say, oh, I love it. Well, great. When you're ready for another one, come see me. Or if they hate it, hey, why do you hate it? Oh, the transmission keeps going out. Well, next time the transmission goes out in that thing, come check us out. We got a great guy on our staff that can handle that. Just an opportunity. That's all you're looking for. But you will definitely get 100% of no opportunities if you don't take action, and look for those opportunities and talk to people. Lead generation and client acquisition is the key to revenue. The key to profit is the more revenue and the better you control your expenses, then you're going to have profit. You got to activate the cheetah, right? That's what Coach Michael Burt says. You got to activate the prey drive. You're either a zebra or a cheetah, right? How do you eat? How do you maintain? Are you a zebra or are you a cheetah? That's a great book, by the way. Coach Michael Burt. You need to check him out. Got to have a great explanation of services. Got to generate tons of leads. And then you got to talk to those people. Go beast mode on your follow-up. Focus on the extraction of referrals. Every deal that you do should be good for 5 more deals from that person's sphere. Have a plan for that. I can help you with that. Call us here at Frontline Coaching, 863-632-9489, or message me. Find me on Instagram, Facebook. And then lastly, become a celebrity, man. Don't be scared. Become a celebrity. Become a person of expertise in your field, the person that everybody goes to get the information they need. Don't be scared. Don't be flaky. No lying, cheating, stealing, thieving, or misleading people. Get out there and put your face and be omnipresent. Let people know what you do. We'll be right back.